I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of carnivore, keto, and counting calories. I reached my goal in November of 2022, and over the past year and a half, I've noticed the scale went up about 8 pounds. Let's experiment with carnivore and counting calories and see what improvements I can make. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hey guys, we're going to do things a little different today with our carnivore cakes. We're going to make Caffles. It's going to be carny cake waffles. So they always start off with 3 eggs. So 1, 2. If you watched my most recent video of making these, you will know that I have, last time I did my NutriBullet. Let me wash my hands just a second. So we always start out with our 3 eggs. And then what we have done has been adding 2 ounces of ground meat. And today we're going to be adding 2 ounces of ground chicken. What I want to try, I have, wherever it is, some cornbread flavoring. We're going to do this one first because I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. And so I've got something I want to try on it. So let's see if that's about 2 ounces. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Put it on the right unit. Alright. So 2 ounces of meat. And let's put our little spinner on here. So 3 eggs and 2 ounces of meat. What is the purpose? It makes it more dense. It makes it thicker. And it's not just eggs. Oh, shoot a monkey. In the past, I put a whole lot of different seasonings in it. This time, I'm just putting in some chicken bouillon. This is the, I think Knorr is the brand. But we're going to use that brand. It's just chicken bouillon. And we're just going to do this with it. Except if you paid attention, you saw I also forgot my cornbread stuff. So, hang on. Come on, fella. There we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to try 10 drops. I'm doing the cornbread with the chicken because the chicken is a lot more bland. It's a lot less flavor than beef. So my thought is maybe it'll have more of the chicken flavor. I mean, maybe it'll take on more of the cornbread flavor. I'm not doing this on all of them, just on a couple of the chicken ones. So I usually use my spray, my spray olive oil, but I'm like, hey, I got this, why not try this? I might have hashtag regrets, I don't know, but we'll try it. And like I said, I'm gonna use these. I think this is going to stand up as a stronger bun, plus it's going to be a good round size. So now I've got to divide this into the 4 things evenly as I can. So I can go back and add more as I go. Whoa. Definitely want more in this one. It's egg, so it is going to rise up some. Whoop, that's going to leak out. Alright. I use this whenever I use my rutabaga. So there we go. Alright. I'll see you whenever it dings. I personally like to flip mine. It's just what I do. So I'm going to let this go till the light kicks on. In the meantime, why don't we make up another one just so you can make sure you see how I did it. I'll crack 3 eggs in here. 1. I did something today I ain't never done. I went to Aldi in shorts and bedhead. I don't care if y'all see my hair looking rough, but I've never been out in public looking this rough. Well, not local public. Okay, and again, we're going to add our 2 ounces of meat. Alrighty. And then we'll go ahead and add some more. Oh, I don't know why I closed this thing. However many chicken ones, I'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. So we'll make a few of these with cornbread. And if they're disgusting, that's alright. That's okay. Future Terri will just smile. Oh, I also forgot my chicken bouillon. Wait a minute. That would be dumb. I don't want it to taste like chicken. I want it to taste like... Anyway, let's go. Okay, it's done. So now I'm just going to let it sit here and sit here and look pretty. But actually, I lied. I'm going to go on. I got another thing here. So I'm going to make another one. And then, but when this these also rise up. So sometimes I raise it up and let them go back down. Sometimes I flip them. Sometimes I swap sides. But because this does raise up so much. But anyway, that's all right. I'm going to make another one of these. Get this ready and I'll be back. Okay, we need to go on and flip these and rotate these. See how that one's done more? That's because it's in the back. And since these, since it rose, the ones in the front did not get full contact. So I want to bring those to the front. They shrink up so much, it's funny. Okay, you come up here, you flip. They shrink up pretty fast, that's for sure. All right, now I'm just going to let them go until I feel like they're crispy enough. Let's take a look. I feel like these front ones are done. Oop. I feel like the front ones are done enough. They're going to hold up pretty well, looks like. They have to sit out a little longer. Let me take a look. I'll flip this one. I'll flip that one. We'll give it another 2 minutes and then we'll be back. Okay, you can't really walk away from these like I do my crock pot and stuff like that. So I'm going to let these sit out. Let's go ahead and pour in. I'll show you how I did it in the past when they raised up so much. So we'll go ahead and go from the center. Go from the center. Whoa, that one might be a little on the full side. What I did in the past, whenever, it's been so long since I made my waffles, you guys. What I did was I just kind of let the bottom cook a little bit before I put the lid down. It may not seem like it cooked very long, but I let that bottom cook for a few seconds. And then when I closed it, I'll show you what I did. So let's let that bottom kind of solidify here, which is why the bottom gets done faster. I know. All right, now we're going to close it. And then whenever I saw the lid start to rise, I would lift it up and let them kind of shrink back down. So I'll be back in just a second. See how this is starting to rise up? Watch. So what I did in the past was I'd raise it up, let them kind of come back down a little bit, and then lower it again. And then it'll start raising up again. Sometimes I'd push it down and hold it down. But you got to watch because there's a lot of steam coming out of there. They smell amazing. They literally smell like actual pancakes. I mean, I know they're not, but I'm going to go ahead and give them a little flip. They're not done, but I'm going to go ahead and flip them. And then I'll put the lid back down. But you got to move fast. They shrink up, y'all. With the rutabaga, they didn't shrink up as fast. I think that's because, the rutabaga kind of spread them out. So anyway, I'm going to cook them until they're about like this. See, now look at that. That's a nice flexible bun right there. So I'm going to finish these and I'll be back. So after this one, I have one more chicken. I'm going to show you. You can tell the difference. That's the chicken one, and that's the beef one. I did not put any chicken bouillon in this one, and I forgot it in this one. So it don't matter. Some of them are going to have chicken bouillon, and some not. Only one so far. But that's the difference. This is beef. I did beef the exact same way. This is 96% beef. It's 2 ounces of meat with 3 eggs, and I blend it up. It's funny, I have to set timers because I'm very impatient. I bet you would have never guessed that, would you? All right, so we're going to set these 4 out here. We're going to get some more going, and we'll give them a try here in a minute. I just want to get some going. This is the last of the cornbread chicken one. I'm still not sure, like, if, you know, all of it is going to have the exact same amount. Because, I mean, eggs might have different amount of liquid in them. So I'm still just kind of not really going in and filling these up until I kind of see where I'm at. Oh. Now, if you are a vegetable lover, man, these are really good when you use, if you use rutabaga. Oh, man. Except I didn't blend it up, so I don't know if I will in the future or not, but I used to make these with just eggs and rutabaga. Oh, man, it was amazing. I called them waffles. These will just called Caffles, because it's carnivore and waffles. And so, yeah. All right, let's go on and close it. All right, I'll see you whenever these cool down enough, because we're going to put some pulled pork on these bad boys. That's how it looks when it spills out, but it's all right. Just remember to lift your lid when it starts puffing up too much. All right, look at that. We got some pulled pork on it. If you are a hardcore carnivore, you'll eat it like this. Just some whatever meat and your bun. But if you're ketovore, you could add something like barbecue sauce. So either way, let's give it a try. It's going to be messy because it's pulled pork. So I'm going to have to, give me just a second here. All right, let's see that. This is the cornbread one. Yeah, buddy. Does it taste exactly like cornbread? No. But does it have a hint of cornbread? Yes. Oh, hang on. Got some over here. I'll show you. Hang on. So how I plan to use it is I take 2 burgers to lunch every day. I have brunch and I eat my my carny cakes, but now my Caffles and Carfles. I don't know. Well, help me think of a name. Anyway, and I'll do this. I'll put my burger on it and and that's what I'll do with it. So yeah, I just want to show you that that's. Time when it's done. I just want to show you that you all can, you know, stick meat on it, and you can eat this all kinds of ways. Okay. Anyway, you can put all kinds of meat on this. Just know that this is how it looks if you let it go a little longer. It's not done brown. It kind of dries out, which I don't care about. But if you do, then that's okay. But you could put meat on it. You could do whatever you want to. You can put cheese on it with your meat. You might even be able to put a sugar-free sauce, a syrup on it. I have no idea. You do what's going to work for you. For me, this is what I'm going to take with my burgers to lunch every day, or to my brunch every day. So I'm going to have more that I'll be making, and I'll catch up when I'm all done. True confession, this way takes longer. It is much more tedious, but man, it really held up well to both of those pulled pork sandwiches. So you decide for you. I think I will do this again next week and see what I think. The other way is definitely easier, but man, I don't know. There's just something fun about them being round, and it really is like I'm having my own bun. So you have to decide what's going to work for you. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean, it's pretty cool to know that I'm eating a bun over here. So you decide for you. And I know in the past I've used these muffin top pans for things. And so, that's always an option. These are dirty. But anyway, so you could always bake it and see how that works for you. But I really like this method. It gets crispy and crispy enough that I like it. So to me, it mimics a bun, and that's what I really like. So you're gonna have to decide what method works for you. But I did save this little jobber, and I'll put it with those. So that way, the future day Terri, who eats these, she's even gonna get the funky shapes. So, all right, I'll see you when these are done. When they're all done. Well, let me give you another example. These rows, this is the beef now. These rows, but again, they shrink real fast. So you got to get them in there pretty quick. There we go. And now they're not perfect. I just close it on them anyway. Those funky ones, they end up looking kind of like this. Look, it's got little nipples. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you when they're all done. Hey, I have people ask me, I always forget to say this. This is cooked meat that I'm using, okay? This was not raw beef or raw chicken. This was pre-cooked beef and pre-cooked chicken. It was, both of them were ground chicken and ground beef. So that's what I use whenever I do this. It's cooked meat with the 3 raw eggs. This was spilled out all over my counter. So anyway, yeah, so 2 ounces of cooked meat and 3 eggs. This actually smells like wheat, which is kind of funny, but oh well. While I'm pouring this last one, some of you all have said you think it would be good to put some sweet something on it. But I think that would be awesome. I think you should try it. And a lot of times you might see in my comment, it'll be say something like, oh, hang on. You'll hear me say something like, oh, that sounds good. Let me know if you try it. I come at weight loss through an addiction. I had an addiction problem to the sweet and the carby stuff. So I really have to watch. I really have to watch how I do it. That's why you'll see even my protein creamies in the evening time. Those are cut with water because I don't trust myself. I don't know. I have to just dabble with something before I truly trust myself. So that's why you'll hear me say things or see me say things like, oh, let me know how it goes. Because I can't come at this from turning it into a sweet treat, because then it will always be a treat. And I'm the type of person, I need bigger, better, more. So I have to keep some kind of control in some way. As you all have seen in the past with my salads, they were nice little salads, and then they were big old honking things. So I really have to keep things reined in. And the only way I can do that is just don't dabble in things. So that's why I don't want to dabble in the sweet side of these, Caffles, Carney waffles, whatever you call them. But that's why I don't want to dabble in sweet, because as coming at it from an addiction side, that could cause a huge problem for me. And I definitely don't want to backslide. So, all right, I'm going to finish this last 4 and I'll show you what we got. You guys, here is the fruit of our labor. These two, this is chicken, and the rest are beef. So I just try to group them together. If they have any of these funny little things, I put it with them. And so I don't remember how many I fit in a baggie. So we're going to try to fit 4 and see. 1, 2. Hey, look, I just want you to see. Look how stiff that is. So before, remember when we did our waffles? We could not put the waffles in a toaster because, they would oftentimes be wet from the rutabaga. So I kind of wonder, now, again, this is something I'm going to tell you all. If you want to try it, please do. I never, ever liked hard toasted bread. If I got a sandwich from a restaurant or something, I never wanted the toasted bread. Even when you go to a fancy restaurant and they bring you those old hard rolls, I can't stand them. I know, that's fancy, but I ain't fancy. Hi, my name's Terri. Have you met me? I ain't fancy. So anyway, whenever I go to restaurants, I never liked those hard rolls. So, or the crunchy, crispy ones. So I never ordered those kind of sandwiches from, from Jimmy John's or whatever. So if you do like those, will you toast yours and please tell us down in the comments, because I think it would be awesome if somebody wanted to do it and somebody liked it, then they'll know ahead of time what happens. So yeah, so if you do that, please, please, please come in the comments and share that information with people, because like I said, I don't do it. So I'd love for those who do like the crispy bread. This is beef, so you see, it's pretty sturdy. So this is going to stand up to my beef sandwiches. And some of them I did put the chicken bouillon. Let me show you what that is. Hang on. As sure as I don't tell you, somebody's going to be like, what do you use? So this is what I'm talking about. This is over in our Mexican food aisle. So it's Knorr chicken with bouillon. You get whatever you want, but I like a savory flavor. Again, I just cannot do the flavors that are super duper sweet. I can't. I refuse to trigger myself. So, but if you can handle those sweet flavors and you want to put syrup on them or whatever you want to do, or put jelly, I don't know what people put on them, but you do that, and please, but let us know in the comments, because, I want to, I want to know when people ask, look, that spilled out on the side pieces. Aren't those funny? But I'm taking them. This eating day, Terri, she's going to thank me. But anyway, so if you do try those things, please, please, please tell us down in the comments, because inquiring minds want to know. So there we go. That is our Carney waffles. Caffles. Give me a name, you guys. I'll probably have some name in the name of the video, but you give me a better name. These are the chickfuls, and these are the beefles, the barfuls. Ha! Barfuls. Anyway, carnivore waffles. So, but no cheese, no. I don't know. Why do they call chicken dairy? It's not from a cow. But it's always listed like in the dairy section, like at my Walmart on the app. It says dairy, it's got the eggs and the milk. Why is that? Anyway, so this is a non-lactose, non-milk produced type buns. So eggs and meat, that's it. You can't get no carnivore than that unless you don't do eggs. Then I'm sorry for you. But there you go. That's the fruit of our labor. All right, I'll see you guys later. By the way, I still run on Jesus and rutabaga. I'm just on pause for the rutabaga right now. All right, I love you guys. Bye. I apologize. So I'm going to keep 4 of them out. So I'll have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And tomorrow, I'll take it with me like I did this week when I took it to church, if I can hold off that long. I'll take one with me, and then I'll use it whenever Mom and I go out to eat. I'll use it. But anyway, so I'll have 4 of them out, and I will put 3 in the freezer. The way it worked this week, I pulled them out of the freezer. I think Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think Wednesday night, Tuesday night, I think. Then I pulled it out for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So anyway, but I'm not going to wrap these up with the paper towel this time. But yeah, so I'll keep 4 out and put 4 in the refrigerator and 3 in the freezer. And I'll pull these out a couple days ahead of time, so that way I'll be able to use them. All right, now you're in the loop. All right, bye.